This gas-guzzling SUV gets me to work every day, but it was secretly draining my bank account without me realizing it. Today, I'm revealing how I slashed my monthly gas bill from $847 to just $447 using methods the oil industry doesn't want you to know about. The shocking truth? Method number 1 alone saved me 23% on gas, and it has absolutely nothing to do with how you drive. Hey everyone, Mike from Car Care Simplified here. After 5 years testing every fuel-saving technique imaginable, I decided to conduct the ultimate experiment. For 30 consecutive days, I meticulously tracked every gallon, every mile, and every method I used to see what actually works. What I discovered was revolutionary. Not only did I document exactly how much each technique saved, but I uncovered some strategies that go completely against conventional wisdom. Keep an eye on that savings calculator in the corner. It'll show you exactly how much you could save based on your specific vehicle and driving habits. Method number 1, strategic fuel purchasing mastery. Let's start with the method that completely changed everything I thought I knew about buying gas. Picture this. I'm standing at a gas pump last month, about to pay $4.89 per gallon, when I remembered something a petroleum industry insider told me over dinner last year. It's called the Triple App Reward Stack. Here's how it works. First, use GasBuddy or a similar app to find the lowest base price in your area, but don't stop there. That's what most people do. Second, layer on a cashback app like GetUpside that gives you an additional 15 to 25 cents off per gallon at participating stations. Third, and this is the secret step, pay with a credit card that offers additional gas rewards. The Chase Freedom Card, for example, often offers 5% cashback on gas during promotional quarters. When you stack these methods, you're saving 3 ways: lower base price, app rewards, and credit card cashback. On average, this saved me 47 cents per gallon. That's a 23% reduction without changing how or where I drive. But timing matters too. Gas prices typically drop on Mondays and Tuesdays, then peak on Friday afternoons. By consistently purchasing on Tuesday mornings, I saved an additional 10 to 15 cents per gallon. Method number 2, tire pressure optimization science. Most drivers check their tire pressure completely wrong, and it's costing them hundreds annually. Here's the science. For every 2 psi, your tires are underinflated. Your fuel efficiency drops by about 1%. The problem is that most people either, first, they never check their pressure at all. Second, they only check when the warning light comes on, which is way too late. And third, they fill to the pressure listed on the tire sidewall, which is actually the maximum pressure, not the optimal pressure for your specific vehicle. The correct pressure is listed right here on your driver's door jamb, but here's the ultimate optimization. Go ahead and add just 1 to 2 psi above what the manufacturer recommends. Just make sure you're still below the maximum rating printed on your tire's sidewall. When I increased my tire pressure from 32 psi to 35 psi, my fuel economy improved by 8%. That's nearly 3 miles per gallon on my SUV. The hidden factor most people miss? Tire pressure changes with temperature. For every 10-degree Fahrenheit drop in temperature, you lose about 1 psi. That's why autumn is when most people suddenly notice worse gas mileage. Method number 3, advanced route intelligence. Your GPS is secretly costing you money every single day, but there's a hidden setting that changes everything. Most navigation apps optimize for the fastest route by default. However, buried in the settings is an option to optimize for fuel efficiency instead. In Google Maps, tap the 3 dots, go to Route Options, and select Prefer Fuel Efficient Routes. Waze and Apple Maps have similar options. What this does is revolutionary. Instead of sending you on the shortest time route, it calculates factors like traffic patterns or elevation changes, which dramatically impact fuel use. It even considers the number of stops and starts you'll make, and it looks at speed variations too. When I tested this on my daily commute, the fuel-efficient route took just 3 minutes longer, but used 12% less gas. That's saving nearly a gallon every week just by taking a slightly different path. The shocking part? Sometimes the fuel-efficient route is actually faster during peak traffic hours because it avoids congestion. Method number 4, vehicle maintenance synchronization. The automotive industry doesn't want you to know this maintenance secret. Synchronizing specific maintenance tasks can dramatically boost fuel economy. Most people replace parts when they fail or at arbitrary intervals, but certain maintenance items directly impact fuel economy when performed together. First up, air filter replacement. A clogged air filter can reduce fuel economy by up to 10%. But here's the key. You don't need to follow the manufacturer's 15,000-mile recommendation. Visual inspection works better. Number 2, fuel system cleaning. Modern fuel injectors develop deposits that change spray patterns and reduce efficiency. A quality fuel system cleaner every 3,000 miles improved my fuel economy by 3%. And third, spark plug inspection. Even slightly worn plugs can reduce efficiency by 4 to 5%. When I synchronized these 3 maintenance items together, I saw a 7% immediate improvement in fuel economy. That's about $31 saved in a single month for me. Method number 5, professional driving technique, mastery. Professional drivers use these forbidden techniques that driving schools never teach. The most powerful method is called pulse and glide. Here's how it works. Instead of maintaining a constant speed on highways, gently accelerate what they call the pulse to about 5 miles per hour above your target speed, then shift to neutral and coast, that's the glide portion, until you're about 5 miles per hour below your target. When I tested this on a 60-mile highway trip, I used 15% less fuel compared to using cruise control at the same average speed. Another revolutionary technique is anticipatory acceleration. Most drivers accelerate too quickly and brake too frequently. By looking 10 to 15 seconds ahead and adjusting speed gradually, you can maintain momentum through green lights. You will avoid unnecessary acceleration, and as a bonus, you will reduce brake wear dramatically. The key is smooth, gradual inputs rather than the stop-and-go driving most people do. Method number 6, fuel type optimization analysis. The shocking truth about octane ratings that gas companies hide from you could save you hundreds each year. Unless your vehicle specifically requires premium fuel, using higher octane gas provides absolutely no benefit in fuel economy or engine performance. It's literally throwing money away. But there's more to the story. What most people don't realize is that ethanol content varies significantly between gas stations and affects your mileage. Standard gas contains up to 10% ethanol, which has about 30% less energy than gasoline. Some stations sell ethanol-free premiums that can improve mileage by 4 to 5%. I tracked my mileage using different brands and grades for 2 weeks. What I discovered was surprising. Certain regional brands consistently delivered better mileage despite identical octane ratings. This is because their additive packages reduce engine deposits and improve combustion efficiency over time. For my vehicle, Shell and Chevron consistently outperformed other brands by about 4% in real-world mileage. Method number 7, weight reduction engineering. This simple 10-minute audit eliminated unnecessary weight costing me money every day. For every 100 pounds of extra weight, your vehicle's fuel economy drops by about 1%. The average driver carries around 150 pounds of unnecessary items. I did a complete vehicle audit and removed golf clubs I hadn't used in weeks. That's about 30 pounds right there. Old tools in the trunk, another 45 pounds. A case of water bottles, 35 pounds. And then just various unnecessary items that added another 40 pounds. When I added it all up, 150 pounds of dead weight. This simple cleanup improved my fuel economy by 3% instantly. The hidden factor most people miss: seasonal equipment. Snow chains, ice scrapers, and winter emergency kits can add 20 to 30 pounds that many people carry year-round unnecessarily. Method number 8, climate control efficiency mastery. The ultimate AC versus Windows debate is finally settled with actual data, and the answer might surprise you. At speeds under 40 miles per hour, Windows down is more efficient than using AC. But above 40 miles per hour, the aerodynamic drag from open windows actually uses more fuel than running the air conditioner. But there's a revolutionary strategy most people miss: cabin preconditioning. When parked in the sun, your car's interior can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooling it down can use a quarter gallon of extra fuel. Instead, try this simple 3-step approach that costs you nothing. First, crack your windows 1 to 2 inches when parked, obviously only when it's safe to do so. Second, open all doors for 30 seconds before entering. And third, drive with windows down for the first minute before turning on AC. This preconditioning strategy reduced my climate control fuel usage by 6% over the month. Another hidden tip: setting your AC to 74 degrees Fahrenheit instead of 70 degrees Fahrenheit reduces compressor load substantially while remaining comfortable. Method number 9, fuel purchasing psychology. This psychological trick instantly saves money at every gas station. Most drivers fall for what economists call the fill-up fallacy, the psychological need to fill your tank completely. But this habit costs you in 3 ways. First, you're carrying extra weight. Fuel is heavy at 6.3 pounds per gallon. Second, you're spending more money up front. And third, this is the one most people never consider: you're missing opportunities to buy gas at lower prices. Instead, adopt the half-tank rule. Refill when you reach half a tank, but only add enough to return to 3/4 full. This approach allows you to take advantage of price fluctuations and minimizes the weight you're carrying. When I tracked this for a month, I saved 5% on fuel costs just from this psychological shift. The powerful side benefit? You'll also train yourself to be more aware of fuel consumption patterns, reinforcing all the other methods we've discussed. When combined, these 9 methods reduced my gas bill by 47% in just 30 days. That's nearly $400 saved in a single month. Let's quickly recap what works. Strategic purchasing, finding the best gas prices, stacking rewards that gave us our biggest win at 23% savings. Professional driving techniques, the pulse and glide method, anticipatory acceleration, 15% savings right there. Smart route planning with those fuel-efficient GPS settings, another 12% off your bill. Optimal tire pressure, 8% savings. Synchronized maintenance, keeping your engine running efficiently, 7% savings. Climate control mastery, using your AC and windows strategically, 6% savings. Fuel psychology with the half-tank rule, 5% off your bill just by changing when you buy. Fuel type optimization, choosing the right fuel type and brand. That's 4% savings without changing how you drive. And finally, weight reduction, clearing out all that junk from your trunk, 3% savings. For the average American spending $2,000 annually on gas, these techniques could save you $940 every year. If you found these methods helpful, click the like button and subscribe for more money-saving car tips. Next week, I'll be revealing the 10 fuel myths that are destroying your engine and costing you thousands in repairs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.